Sometimes moving abroad can be a trade-off, even if you've mastered Italian and managed to set up a new life in the Mediterranean. It usually comes at a cost. But what if instead of paying a premium, you were paid to move to the country of your dreams? Well, that dream can come true for you. There's an Italian saying that goes, "The best countries in life are free," or something like that. Let's check out 10 examples of beautiful countries and places around the world that will pay you to move there. Number 10. New Zealand, one of the most gorgeous countries in the world. It's no surprise why people would want to move here. Fortunately for them, it's one of several countries that pay you to move there. To take advantage of the program, you'll need to move to Kaitangata, a small town looking to boost its population. While they technically don't hand over any cash, they've created land and housing packages for $165,000, making it more affordable to make the move. New Zealand is an adventurous dream. There's world-class skiing, incredible hiking, and action spots like jet boats and bungee jumping. From majestic fjords to sandy beaches and green vineyards, the landscapes are made for movies. Lord of the Rings was filmed here after all. Make the move to New Zealand to see all this stunning country has to offer. Number 9. Saskatchewan, Canada. Saskatchewan's graduate retention program aims to keep college graduates by offering CAD $20,000, around $15,000 USD, in tax returns. Canada will pay you to live there for 10 years as long as you maintain residency and file taxes. The only catch is that you must have graduated from a post-secondary school on their list of approved institutions if you want the benefits of the city and the country. Saskatchewan, Canada, is the place for you. It has several national parks and historic sites to experience all the best of the great outdoors. It also has excellent job opportunities, especially for college graduates. Number 8. Ponga villages of Spain. If you're part of a young couple that wants to have kids, you can earn €3,000, around $3,260, just by moving to a Spanish community in Ponga and staying for 5 years. It's a small region of fewer than 1,000 people, with a dwindling population. You will also receive an additional €3,000 incentive for each of your children, whether they moved with you or are born in Ponga. Besides paying you to move there, Spain is a great place to live. The Asturias region in northern Spain has a gorgeous landscape, welcoming communities, and booming job prospects. We also love the idea of siestas that give you a 2-hour break in the middle of the day. Number 7. Mauritius. Do you have a business idea that you are passionate about? Mauritius, an island east of Madagascar, offers 20,000 Mauritian rupees, $440, to start up businesses that move there. You will have to present your unique and profitable business idea to a committee to determine whether you qualify. While it may not be an isolated island paradise as you'd expect, Mauritius has so much to offer. It has beautiful weather, a thriving economy, high-quality schools, and free healthcare for residents. It's also a multicultural hub full of diversity. Number 6. Korea, Thailand, and Vietnam. These 3 countries offer similar benefits and target mostly European and United States residents. In return for moving to Korea, Thailand, or Vietnam, they'll give you a job teaching English and other courses. The process is simple and relatively quick, so once you've covered the moving costs, you'll be off to Asia sooner than you think. Each country offers a history and culture different from Western countries. They also have incredibly delicious food and a low cost of living. Many people find an excellent quality of life in these 3 Asian countries. Number 5. Albion, Switzerland. Albion is experiencing a population decline among young people, so they will pay you $25,000 to move there. New residents are eligible for the grant and an additional $10,000 for their children. The catch is that you've got to be under the age of 45 and maintain full-time residency for at least 10 years. If the scenery alone doesn't take your breath away, you're just a short trip from nearby Geneva and Zurich. It's basically the ideal life with a stable economy and access to the Swiss Alps. Number 4. Ireland. Enterprise Ireland is a program that's attracting expats from around the globe. If you think your startup has potential, submit an application. If approved and you move to Ireland, your business will receive thousands of euros in funding and tax credits. Plus, you'll get access to the European Union, one of the largest markets in the world. The Irish countryside is spectacular, and the people are even more remarkable. As a new resident, you'll find a unique and generous culture in Ireland that you'll immediately love. Also, pubs are prime socializing hotspots, so you'll get to know the locals quickly. Number 3. Denmark. Denmark loves entrepreneurs and encourages startup businesses and digital nomads to relocate there. They aren't necessarily a country that will pay you to move there. However, relocating there grants you access to Denmark's excellent education, healthcare and welfare systems. Even if you're an investor, moving to Denmark isn't a bad idea for the financial incentives. Denmark is a primarily coastal country with pristine waters and flat terrain. Bicycles are a common mode of transportation, both environmentally friendly and health conscious. It's also considered one of the happiest countries in the world, so it's worth considering. Number 2. Italy. There are several municipalities in Italy that will pay you to move there. Here are two of our favorites. Candela. Candela has the crowded streets of urban Italy without the masses of people. It's home to about 2,700 people, and the mayor is offering between €800, around $870, for singles and €2,000, around $2,175, for families to move there. The only catch is that you must move your permanent residence to the southern Italian town, have a job, and invest in a house built before 1991. About 1/3 of Candela's homes meet that requirement. Candela is only 2 hours from Naples and 1 hour from the beach, so you have everything you could want close to your new small town home. And if you're an Italian food fan, you're in for a treat. Look into a 1-year work visa or start a new business once you're settled in and looking at your new life in Italy. Small town life isn't so bad when you can dine on world-class food and hop on a train to famous sites in just a few hours. Sicily. Sambuca di Sicilia is a small town of about 6,000 people in Sicily that has been shrinking as residents move to larger cities. The town is selling homes for only €1 to boost the population. In return, you must refurbish the rundown home within 3 years, which will likely cost around €15,000, around $17,800, and provide a €5,000, around $5,900, security deposit that will be returned when the renovations are complete. Sicily is a dream for many people worldwide, and you can make that dream a reality. Sicily has food that borders on the divine, and it's also healthy. Plus, you will have the opportunity to learn one of the most beautiful Romance languages in your new home. Number 1. Chile. If you love travel, you're familiar with the out-of-this-world landscapes in Chile. From the Atacama Desert and thriving Santiago to the towering mountains in Patagonia, Chile delivers the goods. While its economy was historically centered on mining, the country has made active investments in becoming an innovative tech hub. One of those investments is Startup Chile, an accelerator program. Since 2016, the organization has offered grants for 3 programs. Build, a 4-month program designed to help startup entrepreneurs launch their business. You'll receive 10 million pesos, around $14,000, and access to a CE working space along with a 1-year resident visa. Ignite, a 4-month program aimed at small startups that are already off the ground, but need help expanding. The program allocates around $30,000 equity-free and offers an additional $30,000 extension. Growth, targeted to advanced or larger startups. This program allocates $80,000 in funding to help innovate and build a better community. To apply to any of the programs, you have to fill out a form with details about your startup idea or business. It's similar to other VC and startup accelerator application programs and can be done entirely in English. If you pass that stage, you'll be invited to an interview.